Hello everyone and hope you are good, and today in this video we will learn more about SQL and DDL, data definition language. So in last video we see that drop table, which is a DDL command, and we also see the delete command, truncate commands, so which is a data manipulation language commands. So actually now in this video we will learn create table. If we want to create a new table, how we can create using SQL, and how we can insert a data. So for example, we want to create a new table which is our salesman. Okay, right. So create table, here is the command, and we need to provide our schema name. By default you can see here dbo dot customer. So dbo is a schema name and dot customer. So default is a dbo, so you don't need to specify dbo. However, it's a good practice if you define a schema name. Let's say I'm not defining this time. Sales person is my table name. Okay, and then we need to start bracket and end bracket. So this is a body of create statement. Under this actually we need to create a column. So this is a part of the command which will create a salesperson. But you know, creating a table is nothing. We need to define a structure, like what columns we need in this. Let's say sales of sales ID, and we also need to define a data type, for example integer and not null, which means that the column name is sales ID, its data type is integer, it will store numeric values. We have different type of integers, like big integer if we have a more than 65,553 records. So we can use big integers. Otherwise we can use integer as well. So for this we can use integer. And not null mean whenever we insert a data, so this field or this column should not be blank. Okay, should not be null. Second column is name, for example sales man name. Okay, it should be a varchar, and in varchar we can define the size of the varchar. Varchar is a string type data. Okay, so we can use n varchar depending on the need. So in our next upcoming video I will also give you the data type, what data type we can take, what data type we have a beneficial. So we have a different data type supporting in SQL Server. So let's learn about the concept of the how we can create a table. So salesperson name, and let's say date of birth. Okay, so date, time, and in date time we don't need to define a length of the. So let's create this table. Okay, so our table is created. If we go here and refresh, so you can see salesperson data. Right, cool. So we created a salesperson table. If we want to insert a record, so there is a very simple approach. Insert into, then we have a table name which is our salesperson, and we may use, if we want to use we have a 3 columns. Okay, if I want to use enter a data only 2 columns, so in this case I need to define a select a column name. Okay, let's say salesman, then values, and we need to define a value like say integer for 1, or name for, we can say ABCD. So let's run this query. Okay, so it insert 1 records. Okay, let me show what happened in the background. So we have a salesperson table, and keep in mind that we did not use DOB, date of birth field here. Okay, so what happened now? In this case, we have inserted 1 with sales ID, ABC with sales name, right? And DOB is null. And because we already explicitly said that it will be, and it can be allowed null. So let's say if we want to not null, okay, but if we want to say that DOB is not null, but if I run this query, it will give me error because the table is already exists. Yes, so in this case we need to alter table, we need to alter our table, right? So this is the actually we need to alter our table, and in alter table we need to alter a column. In fact, we can drop a table, but we cannot alter a table. So we need to drop a we can use a alter column. So we will not use like that, but we can use the syntax is here because we already created a table. So we need to use alter table column and then our column name. Okay, alter column, and the column name is DOB. Date time we are and not null. Okay, so let's try this. Column does not allow null. Because why it's giving me error? Because we have already a data which has a null value. So let me truncate the data. Truncate the data means truncate table. I'm sorry for sales. So what it will, we in last video we see that it will delete all the rows. So now we can alter the table. So table is successfully created. Okay, altered I mean to say. So if we go here, and I am also showing visually. Okay, so we have a table and we have a salesperson and we have a columns. So you can see not null, null, null. So it's change. Cool. So if we use this insert into, it will give me error. Why? Because now in this case we have a date of birth shouldn't be null. So date of birth is you in a date of birth, because a date time, so we need to follow some format, like for example 2023 and 12 and 25. So today is 25, so those who are celebrating Christmas, happy Christmas to them. Let's try this way. So the value supplied is okay. So what is the issue? Let me message. So I can say there are few column insert, the number of values must be okay. So I got it. So what the issue is now here, issue is here that we have 1 2 3 values, but 1 2 we didn't provide DOB here. So issue is here. Okay, let's try this way. Will it run or not? Yes, it run. So this command is risky, we are not going to use this. And here you go. So this is a way where you can create a table. In fact, okay, so create table and your table name like salesperson, and we create a table we already created. So if we need to change any column after creating, so we have a alter table, table name, then what column we are going to use, alter column, column name, and what we are going to use. If we are changing a date time, data type, we can do. If we have null or not null, we can do this way. So I hope you like this video. So please do practice. In next video we will meet with next topic, right? Thank you very much for watching this video. Take care.